everyone, this is Pramita here. This will be my February journal first flip through, first part. This is the cover that I have made for February. Now, look how chunky it is. It is getting fatter day by day. So, I thought it has been quite a long time since I did a flip through of my journal, and why not do it today? So on the cover, this is a dashboard that came with a Cocoa Daisy kit. I have just cut out a small picture of a woman that was on the notepad of the January kit and added her over here and just bordered them with a little bit of washi, glitter washi that came with the kit. Nothing special. This is the cover, and I have bound the spine with clear tape because I found that that makes the covers a bit more sturdy. So that's it, nothing else, nothing special. So let's begin the flip through. At the very beginning, once again, I have a pocket as usual, and I have stuffed a few things which I might use in this journal or I might not. I have not added the day, the month name or anything of that sort. And this paper is pretty flimsy. Sorry, why my camera is not focusing, I have no idea. Okay, so this paper is pretty flimsy, and I had a ton of these papers. I wanted to use them up. So what I did was I glued 2 pages together and made it 1 page. And for the month of February, I have allotted 2 pages for 1 day. So in that way, I can use up as many papers I can because I want to finish this paper. I'm fed up of this flimsy paper which gets, all wrapped up once I watercolor, and I seem not to do anything over it. Anyways, so this month, our journaling group gave us prompts for quotes for the first 15 days of the month. And once again, I am a person who can hardly follow any kind of prompt or any kind of routine. Not routine, I would say, but I never ever follow any kind of challenges that are on the Instagram or on the Facebook. But incidentally, I have kept up with this, and hopefully I will be able to do many more which might come up about later on. Anyways, so this is my first page. The prompt was on friends, and I think this is a very suitable quote by Mencius. Mencius was a Chinese philosopher. Now my twist to the quotes were, if I knew the person, or if I came to know whoever has said this, I give a short bio of that person or whatever I have learnt about that person when I wrote the quote. That was my take on the quote. So on this page you have a few items just randomly layered. Once again, packaging over here. This is also a packaging. I've just stripped off the edge of an envelope and used it. And on this page, I have journaled. So this was my quote page and this was my journaling page. Yes, on that day I had a very bad headache, and I tried to tell myself, you have to keep going, you have to do it. So that's how I went through the whole day. And here was my son had prepared some green tea for us, and I had them. So this was it, and this is once again a packaging. This is, I think, from a cut apart sheet. This is from a Project Life card. Just bits and bobs that I have in my stash. Now this was a coloring page. in my coloring book, and I wanted to use the page, the floral actually. Uh, so what I did was I didn't color them exactly like the way it should be. I just gave it a, the color wash sort of thing, and I added a few word stickers, and I journaled along with that. The whatever little space I had around it, I journaled on that. And on this page, I wrote the quote: "If you love someone, set them free. If they come back, they are yours. If they don't, they never were." Richard Bach. And this is a small tag that my friend has sent me, uh, and I have written about Richard Bach over here, and I'm pretty happy with the way the page has turned out, because I this was the first time I'm using two pages for one day, so I didn't know if I'll have a ton to write about or not. So that was an experiment. Once again, on this day, I don't know the prompt, uh, quote, the prompt which was attached to it, but I wrote: "Friendship is born at that moment when one person says to another, 'What, you two? Thought I was the only one.'" So this was by C.S. Lewis. And once again, I've used some hexagons, cut out. I had cut apart from pattern paper, and used word stickers in between. Wrote in a peculiar fashion as it took my fancy. I did it like this, and then I turned my notebook. I wrote like this, and then I did whatever suited me. Like, I used the empty spaces here. So that's it. Okay, so on this day, I received my dear friend Sherry's package, and yeah, so I wrote her name, Sherry. This was a pleasant surprise because it's not that I've known Sherry for a long time, but I find that she's such a sweet person and such a giving one. Um, I'm so thankful for this journaling group that we have come across such awesome person. People who are such genuinely good people who have come together on the same platform, and it's such a rare find these days. There's so much of backbiting, bitching, that it's a rare kind of quality that we see. And I'm so thankful to have found friends like Sherry, Mona, Piyu, Terry, of course, and so many more. So on this day, I think the quote was about family. You don't choose your family; they are God's gift to them, as you are. You are. They are God's gift to you, as you are to them. So this was by Desmond Tutu. Once again, I wrote about Desmond Tutu over here, and yeah, these sequence are all from Sherry over here, and yeah. So I journaled about that on this page, and over here this card says, "When was the last time you did something for the first time?" And yes, on that day, I had a video chat with Sherry, and me being such a dork, I did it for the first time, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Anyways, so the next day was. It was pretty cold that day, so I think I had attached this. It says "brr" cold, and I journaled on this journaling card that I had made from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And on that day, I wrote, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." That is by Walt Disney. And then again, I wrote about Walt Disney. So yeah, these are all stickers from Mambi, and I've just used one half over here and the rest over here, and I've hand lettered, noted with the help of a calligraphy pen. This was the next day. Once again, I used this journaling card, and yes, I didn't do the quote challenge on that day because I think I was very, very busy on that day. So I couldn't get the time to journal much and write the quote. Then we come to the next day. Okay, so this is actually a journaling card which I have used as a tuck spot. So I can take this out and you can see the quote. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So this was the lyric, uh, quote on lyric, some kind of lyric. So it's by John Lennon, of course, one of my favorite singers. And I journaled about my day over here, and yeah, that day much didn't happen, so it's okay. Like, I journaled a little bit and I wrote on this tag. Now this tag is once again made from a piece of packaging. I had posted some pictures of the journaling, of the tag that I made, but not the finished picture. Over here I have added some ephemera, I've added a small banner, some washi tape, and of course I have stapled one tiny bit of ribbon that was in my stack. Yeah, so this was it, and this is a tab I attached. And on this day I received my Daphne's Diary, the Paper Crafters magazine, and this is a small journaling card. On this day, the prompt was on a quote from the movie. No, quote from your favorite book. Sorry. So, and one of my favorite books are Gone with the Wind, and I like absolutely love these quotes. Life's under no obligation to give us what we expect. And another one is, after all, tomorrow is another day. So yeah, these two, sorry for the shaking. So these two are my favorite quotes, and these are just some washi tapes. This is a small ephemera piece that I had. This is a Mambi sticker, and over here this is from Reset Girl, and this is just a cut apart portion from a journaling card. So that's it. I hope to start my second installment of the flip through from the next day. Bye. Bye for now.